Hello, my name is Gurnur Singh, and this is my video submission for Sit232 Passing Task 2. And the program that I chose to display here is guessing numbers. So I will just start the debug mode and explain how the program works. I'm basically starting by putting in my breakpoints here, as you can obviously see, and I will start the program. Here we can see within this console here it says the value of two integers number and guess is 0. And that is because we have set the value as 0 here. The number here represents the number integer here represents the number that will be set by user 1. And number integer guess here represents the number that the user 2 will guess. And the program will check if it's correct or not. So yeah, first breakpoint, these are covered. Now let's continue with the program. Okay, it says user 1, please enter a number for user 2 to guess. Let's say I enter 4. Yeah. So by if any chance I have not entered 4, let's say I had entered 40 instead of 4, the program would basically prompt this statement, that is, please enter a number between 1 and 10. In this case, it didn't happen because the number was less than 10 and bigger than 1, obviously. But if let's say if I put in a number that's obviously bigger than 10, then the program's gonna show that I need to change my value. And I'll just move forward. But we can see here the value of number that is being set by user 1 changes from 0 to 4. And I can observe what is going in through the code behind the scenes. Now let's move further. Now it's time for user 2 to guess the number. And let's say, again, as I explained previously, if I enter a number that is not within the conditions that is going through the code, so what's going to happen? So I entered 40. It says wrong input, please enter a number between 1 and 10. And basically a similar condition was being set in this part as well, as we can see here. And yeah. Okay, and it again says user to guess the number. Let's say this time the user guesses the correct number, and that is 4. What happens? The condition is met here. In this case, obviously you can see the number was 4 that was being set, and then the number guessed by the user 2 was also 4. And in this case, the condition is met. And that is what we can see behind the scenes as well. And let's see what's the program going to do now. You've guessed it. Oh, it says you have guessed the right number. Well done. And that was what I had to demonstrate through the whole code. And that was the answer. And that is the correct answer to the question as well, I guess. Because when I enter the wrong input, the program asked me to enter it again and enter between the specific conditions. And it stopped when I basically entered the correct ones. And this whole scene was we observed through the debug mode as well, that how these breakpoints helped us to get to know what's going on behind the scenes, how the values of integers number and guess change, and then how the program basically compared both of them in order to get the correct output for us. And overall, this was my visual representation for SIT Passing Task 2. Thank you.